Namaste. Welcome to our special live from the shelter, Pokhara, Nepal. The weather outside changed today's or tonight's plan. The rain, storm means we think it's best from inside. However, we possibly will take you on a little around our base camp where we are. So if you'd like to see that, then please stay tuned. For now, we are sitting in our pod, little meditation pod. And we have some rosella tea. We do want to put a little comment up if we can. Let's see. Maybe from here, let's see if we can. Yes, we can comment on here. Let's see. So we just want to put. So do let us know where you are, where in the world are you watching from, what are you getting up to, is it wet where you are or is it dry? Okay, we seem to have this pinned comment just floating above up here. I don't know how to get it off the screen, off my screen. There we go. No, it's back again. It's okay. Never mind. Guessing it will vanish by itself at some point, I would have thought, unless it's Let me know if you see it just sitting there. I don't think you do. No, it's not there. Okay, just me. So, time here now in Pokhara is, just changing the colour face. Sorry, 6:02. Hock. Soon song. Now we have disconnected our Wi-Fi, as sometimes with storms and if you move, the Wi-Fi can end up with the live missing bits when it's made public after being live. So we've disconnected the Wi-Fi and we are hoping the SIM card pulls us through, because obviously the SIM card could also, depending on the conditions, it could be better with Wi-Fi if we're stationary just in our shelter, in our pod. Now should we flick you around to take a look out the window? Because it's very grey, however, I don't hear too many drip drops at the moment, so possibly take you out on a little wander before the sun actually, or before the darkness sets in, because to be fair, I doubt we'll see the sun. This is what we are looking at the minute. Beep. So we'll bring you back. And has anyone read this? From Shiva to Shivata. Oh, Shivatava. Part 1, the Shiva of Yamaha. We have just picked this up, so we'll be giving it a read. Not right now. Let me see, how do I... Why has the screen gone smaller? Has it gone smaller for you? No, it looks normal. I believe so. Okay, I think we'll take you on a little wander. in the dry area. So let's push this. Give you a little bit out. Let's take our tea up on the rooftop. See. Just one long second. It's here. Back, nearly. Back in our little pod. Right, let's put this back on. The microphone will take you out. Okay. Okay, pinned comment just stays there for me. It's floating there. It's okay. Okay, let's show you our shelter first, where we are. Let's see. Go from here. There you go. You fly on the wall. Okay. Now, our pod is where we sit and lay. We've given up beds, so we don't use the bed, even though it's a relatively thin mattress, but it's still a mattress. And we are now used to hard floor. So our back is stronger. We don't want to be sinking. So we sit and we sleep in here. Even when we're given beds. We refuse to use a bed. As the last time we used a bed, we woke up with a very, well, basically pain. We had pain in our lower back, which is because the mattresses or the mattress was softer than the hard floor. We have a table, chair, which we're using to hang, and yes, when we sit, our legs don't fit in there. So we have this option. Yes. Here we have some lovely flowers. This is our roselle. And for the evening, butterfly pea. Teas, green tea, morning, afternoon, evening. Coffee, we have one a day. Picked up some sugar, dried cranberries, dates, and some special little pieces. Have our flask with the rosella. And here we have a shower. And yes. So I hear a dog. Tommy's friend. So let's turn you round. Especially if I'm speaking. I'll do my best to keep like this on the live. Now, I'm actually thinking a jacket could be useful. So hold on 1 minute. Plop, put you there. There we go. I believe 6:24 the sun goes. It's now 6:13, so 11 minutes. Let's take you to the main rooftop. And actually there is a section even higher where people don't really go. There's just washing, hanging. Oh, and one thing, our ear. We have a slight ear infection. We had wax apparently build up, so we used a de-waxer, drip drop. However, I believe I fell asleep after dripping on my side, so it was soaking for too long. Probably put too much in as well, and it's caught a cold. So now we have new drops to combat the ear infection. It just feels big, like a big inside of the ear, so it feels like heavy, can't really hear fully through it, and yes, it's very annoying. Okay, let's take you up and out. We could go up this way, I'm just thinking first, possibly. Although, no, we'll take you to the main rooftop, I believe. Take you up one level. We're on the ground floor here. Spin you around a second. Plop. Not sure why our screen is so small, but it is. Take you up to the roof top. Namaste. Take you this way. Extremely nice here. Spin you around a minute. We have like a forest. We're in the forest. Forest way. From forest to forest. Let us know if you've been to Nepal before, where you've been, if you've been to Pokhara, if you've been to Kathmandu. So, we'll see. Let's show you views. Up we go. Ah. Okay. Can go up higher. However, this is the seating area on the roof, communal space. Now look at this, this is amazing. Look at what we can see. I'll take you up one more, just before we sit. I believe we'll sit here for the remainder of the live. Possibly we'll go back into our little pod. If we take you up to the very tippy top and show you, this is amazing views. That's cheap to take. Look at this one here. We're not fully there yet. We can see more of the mountains around Lakeside and the lake below the mountain. So up we go, up we go, up we go. Hold on, let me flick around. Right, look at that behind me. Look in front of me. There's like a, that's a hide, there's washing. Got me into the washing zone. People's washing hanging up. In the shelter, under the shelter. Okay, we're at the very top. What would you like to see? Well, I suppose you can see, can't you? See behind me. Let's keep going round. Look at this. Round in front. I love the greenery. We have green and we have blue and we have mountains and lake. This is pretty spectacular. there is Pokhara, I believe it's Disneyland or Disney World. I forget which one. Pokhara Disney, let's call it. It's got a big wheel and amusement arcades and rides just off the lakeside. Here is the lake, big lake. Apparently it takes about, I think it's 5 hours to walk around the whole lake if you was to do that. However, I believe some parts are meant to be kind of harder to get around than others. And there is a giant stupa, Buddha stupa, up here, and I believe another one up there. And we have Hindu temples just behind us. We have around here, I don't know if we can see it from here, but there is, no, I think from down one level we see it. I believe it's behind there. There's about three Shiva temples here. I believe there's a Shiva temple this way and this way. So maybe it's two actually, 2 or 3. I know there was a Shiva temple in Kathmandu. Which I visited. And there's other Hindu temples as well, just nearby. So the rain is not really coming anymore, but it rained for a good few hours. This, I'm guessing, is this water? Water tanks? Does anybody know? That's my guess. I'm back. Let's put you over there. Right, that's better. Red one. Sorry. I believe he'll just sit here quietly. Just watching the wheel. So I will be, after this, I believe, getting on with an upload because I am sorry that it's been a little while since something's been uploaded. Actually, no, that would be kind of incorrect. What I mean is it's been a little while since a video long form has been uploaded. We have been putting up some shorts. So we'll continue the shorts, but we'll try and get the videos back up now that we are settled in our new forest way. This is our forest home in Nepal. Our shelter zone. I can hear some music. Let's try and lighten you a little bit. There we go. Ooh, just thinking, lots and lots of options for tasty food here. Food and drinks, smoothies, juices, fruits, veg, vegan whey. Today went to Indian, chana masala. I've learned some new phrase or new words, however only at the Indian, and a few hours ago, I believe it was something like Sudana. Let me know if you know what it means. I'll leave it at that. Otherwise, someone else did say to say sadhu. I know sadhu is the Indian holy man. Holy men, holy man. And I believe some sadhus are different to other sadhus. Ah, it's a noisy dog. Let's show you the straight ahead, so it's there. That is Big Buddha, Buddhist pagoda, I believe, or stupa. Buddhist. If you've not been there yet, you may well go. I believe there is another one just possibly there. Imagine the view from there, down over lakeside. Let's check time. Okay, we have 6:35 now. So we've officially passed sunset, which I believe is 6:24, 11 minutes after sunset. Now let's zoom in on the wheel. We are back on early get-ups before the sun rises. So we try and sit and lay down relatively early too. Okay, we'll take you back down.
Hello.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oops. Back. I have an idea. How about we read some lines to you? Oh, sorry, I think it's the ear infection. It's made us sniffly. So, that's time to read the whole book to you. So let's just do our favourite style. Pick a page, read some lines. Man, oh yes, he must be having many accomplices. If they arrive, it will be difficult to face them. Therefore, to leave this place safely is the best thing to do. As soon as this thought settled upon him, he went to the same mirror and rotated it in the leftward direction. The rotation immediately caused the door to open next to the bed. He shouted, "Kari, come immediately. Kari." "All right, Lord." When they were at the door, I got up. The man heard my movements and turned around and spoke. "Now, I have understood that the strikes aren't having any effect on you today. If you think you shall stand eternally protected from me, you are grossly mistaken." He returned. I was also ready for the combat. But then I thought, why should there be another combat? I could kill him right away. When he came close to me, I walloped him with the sword. He was careful. The man bent as much as he could and struck my stomach with his right leg. TIA Chief. You are absolutely right, Lord. Now everybody will think in that direction. Dandadar. Don't say that everybody will think in that direction. Actually, everybody has already started thinking in that direction. TIA Chief. When do we get to see an object? I am asking everybody this question, and I request the Lord and the Mother to refrain from answering this question. Okay, let's go to another page. Chief arrived. Lord, TIA Chief, I have been pondering all night why the enemy attacked. If the purpose of his attack was the sphere, then we cannot go leaving the sphere behind because one could use it for dematerialization. Is it appropriate in your view to leave the sphere behind? TIA Chief, Lord, what you are saying is spot on. Dematerialization is possible by using the sphere, but there are some procedures that need to be followed for that purpose. Besides, we have placed a large sphere in an underground spot. It would not be so easy to locate it. Lord, smiling, if they can locate your invisible palace, don't you think it would be possible for them to locate the sphere as well? TIA Chief, apologies, Lord, you're absolutely right. Finding out the sphere is much easier than finding the Yog Mahala and entering it. So, now moving his eyes in a circular fashion, do we have to take this along with us? But it is very large. So, thank you for joining me, joining us live, and watching it later, if that's what you're doing. Next week, same time. We'll see exactly what we do or where we go. Could be weather dependent, I guess, again. Yes. Namaste. Thank you for being here and for sharing the space. And I'll see you all very soon.